स्वास्थ्य के मुद्दे पर नेटवर्क 18 की ओर से ऐसी पहल होती रहेगी। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
मनसुख मंडाविया जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और ये वादा है नेटवर्क 18 की तरफ से, मैं कर रहा हूं, शिरीन कर रही है, कि हम जब भी जन कल्याण की कोई मुहिम होगी और खासकर संजीवनी जैसी एक मुहिम होगी, इससे हम हमेशा जुड़ेंगे। अलग अलग पहलू इसके हो सकते हैं पर हमेशा जुड़ेंगे। Let's go back, Shireen. We've got Shyam Srinivasan, CEO and MD Federal Bank, and two other very special guests. Shobana Kamineni is with us, and the person who's created this tune, which has become a rage on ground across multiple languages. Shankar Mahadevan is with us.
Absolutely. It's great to have you, Shobana and Shankar, and of course, Mr. Srinivasan. Welcome back. We were just listening to the Minister and the very important milestones that the Minister was talking about in the journey that we've been able to cover so far. But Mr. Srinivasan, let me come back to you now. You know, you've pretty much been part of this journey from the time that we started it. Any specific moments, any specific anecdotes that really highlight the spirit of what Sanjeevani has meant?
Sure. You know, I remember speaking to Anand just when Shankar was launching the Sanjeevani anthem. One of the questions he had asked me, and what is the standout moment? I just want to recall that moment. The little hair I have still stands out when I recall that incident. It was, I think, somewhere in Dakshin, Canada. There was a picture of a dad holding an umbrella and a young child studying in the open because that's where the network was available. When asked, how come you're standing in the rain and letting your child study? His response apparently was, I'm vaccinated and it's because of the Sanjeevani program that I got my chance to vaccinate. And that story is really quite special. It had so many nuances to it. One, the dad-daughter relationship. Second, study. Third, that was all possible only because of the vaccination. So I think that had a sort of a telling moment, and that's sort of stuck. And I'm sure there are numerous stories when our colleagues who are going to talk to you later in the day recall. Each one of them will be quite sort of touching moments. But all that happened over this period of time, this is sort of stuck in my head, and it really talks about how the outreach was quite special.
I remember you sharing that incident with me. And as I bring in Shankar sir, I must say that recently I was here in Mumbai for a shoot, and I had some of the crew who were part of it humming the Marathi version. They were just humming the Marathi version, Shankar sir. So that Lasage, they were actually humming the Marathi version. So we've got the Telugu version, the Marathi version, Punjabi, Hindi version, multiple languages. But Shankar sir, this Tika Laga idea, I have to tell you, tell us the thought behind this, because when I asked you, you said, Anand, let's do it. You're one of the first to put out a picture to say, I've got my vaccination done.
Anand, it's really, nostalgic because it's 9 months since we've launched this album, and when we think of how just a few of us, we sat there and we just conceptualized the idea. Initially it was supposed to be Sanjeevani, was supposed to be the hook line of the song, and then we said, no, if you use Sanjeevani is a beautiful musical name, but then we said, let's make it, if you remember, I'm just recalling those moments because this is a time when we can kind of celebrate our anthem, that it has succeeded so much. So then we said, okay, let's have a snappy, very catchy piece of lyrics which is like Tika Laga. Tika Laga is a very musical thing. And then he said, let's use that, and all of you all were excited, and then we got together. I think the success of this anthem is not only because we created it and it's a great anthem. Of course, we're all proud of it, but I think it's the teamwork of you people, News 18, Shyam Srinivasan and Federal Bank, with whom I've been associated for more than like 15 years. Our health ministry, our government. I mean, all of us, we put our energies out there, positive energy, and see to it that when there was a lot of speculation and what is going to happen, no, it's not happening in our country, this, that, and we said we have to make this happen, put that anthem there, not only in one language, multiple languages. And I'm hearing that it's a big hit on ground, and you can hear it everywhere being played. So I'm so happy. And secondly, it's such a special moment because both my sons, Siddharth and Shivam, and Harshdeep Kaur, they have sung. Tanishk has written the lyrics. honorable moment for me, really, really. And thank you, News 18, thank you, Federal Bank, thank you, Sham, thank you, Anand, for giving me this opportunity to do something for our country.
Yeah, we have to thank you. The anthem is ringing in my ears, Shankar Mahadevan. And you know, this is the perfect moment. Come on, you have to sing a few lines for us here on the program as we commemorate this milestone.
Of course, I mean, for a singer, the easiest thing is to sing, you know, and I think on an occasion like this, when we have, what is the exact number of people we have vaccinated? Let's tell our public once again. What is the number?
Now at 132 crore and counting as of this morning across our country. And as far as the 5 districts, we have helped more than 1 lakh people, encourage them to go get vaccinated across these 5 districts itself.
You know, if I'll just recall one more moment. Remember, there was a little apprehension about availability of vaccine when we had done the anthem, and then we changed one line ki jab apni bari aaya tab tika laga. You know, you remember that? And then now cut to, we are here when, you know, 131 crore people are vaccinated, and you know, all of us, and you know the solution to this problem is vaccination at the end of the day. So I'm very happy to sing for you this few lines of the song. I wish my kids were also here, we could have sung together, but anyway, I represent them and Harshdeep Kaur. टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा जब अपनी बारी आए टीका लगा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका 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 लगाया क्या टंग टंग चल हाथ बड़ा और साथ सभी के चल दे एक टीके से बन जाए बात समझ ले परिवार साथ मित्रों को शामिल करके लड़ जाएंगे टीकाकरणों के दम पे हो ये जो ढाल सी है वो कमाल सी है संजीवनी आई यहाँ टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा ओ जब अपनी ही बारी आए टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका 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 लगाया क्या कर अपना भला अपनों का भी होने दे जब टीका हो भारत के हर कोने में सब ठीक ठाक हो जाएगा जल्दी से लड़ जाएंगे टीकाकरणों के दम पे इतना करोगे तब ही कहोगे आजाद ये होगा जहां टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका 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 लगवा ले चुभन जरा सहले तू सबसे ये कह दे है जनहित में जारी बिनती क्या डरना हो निडर टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा जरा टीका 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 लगा जरा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका लगा ओ जरा टीका 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 लगवा लेना जरूर
पूरा टीका लगाओ. Shankar sir,
well done, Shankar Mahadevan. That was brilliant.
Even before the lyrics were written, Shankar sir said, Anand, this is my hook song. This is tika laga, da 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 da. That's where it started, and it stayed there. And I said, Shankar sir, you got to build this. And then, Tanishq has written such amazing lyrics.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for being such a great sport, Shankar ji. Let me also welcome Shobhana Kamadeni into the conversation. Shobhana, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. You've also been a part of this journey right from day one. And of course, what a phenomenal job Apollo Hospitals has done to take not just the message of vaccination across the length and breadth of the country, but actually get people to get the vaccination done across so many of your hospitals and centers. Shobhana, I want to first just get you to talk about what the last 9 months have meant for you.
Hey, thanks, Shireen, and congratulations to the Sanjeevani initiative. Couldn't have expected any less from TV18, from Network TV18. You guys are really, so strong in sending social messages across the country. And the first thing is that, remember, this is India's 75th year, of freedom. And to us, I think, as every Indian, this freedom has become so much more dear. And this is our fight. This is our fight of every Indian. And so everyone's contribution, Shankar's song, amazing, Federal Bank and what they've done, but just every Indian going out there to vaccinate, to me, has been phenomenal. we have shown the world a great model of inclusiveness and a democracy that works. So from the government to everybody and all of you, from the healthcare perspective, we knew the second wave was just terrible for us, and from that we realized that vaccination was the only way. So the last 9 months, to have vaccinated more than 5.5 million people, I think to us has been something that of a contribution to the country, but also, keeping lives and keeping this, the fight that we see is something that that now everyone knows about. Vaccination is the way, but just like the minister.
tika laga, tika 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 tika.